When I think of leadership not as a noun, but as a verb.
It really is a one-year commitment, which is great because of obviously the content that's in there. There's a lot of content, and that's why you come out of it a year later a much different or more valuable board member candidate.
Certainly, the word leadership can mean a lot of things to people. So community involvement, volunteering. Lots of ideas come about when you're in the program looking at other nonprofits and ways you can be involved in the community.
First of all, I made 23 great new friends. That was an unanticipated benefit of the program. You always hear that as you go through the program, you get close with everyone you're participating with, but really to a different level, the people that we've met through this program. Again, as someone who's lived here his whole life, every single class, every single thing that we did that opened my eyes to another part of this town, another part of this county, I learned something new about this place that I never knew before. And that was really something that was kind of important and special to me.
Biggest takeaway from Leadership Saratoga is the connectivity that was established between people that graduated from the class 30 years ago and people that graduated last year. And it's interesting that those people have now morphed into a pretty significant force within the community that helps local organizations.
So Saratoga's grown immensely in the last 30 years, even the last 5 to 10 years, it's grown even more. And what I've loved about Saratoga, it already has an infrastructure in place to deal with a lot of these social problems that come with growth. What really attracted me to Leadership Saratoga is the fact that they're keeping the passion alive.
So personally, I would say the bonds that were formed with 23 other people in the class are just amazing. These are folks that are going to be friends and colleagues of mine forever. When I have an idea, a silly idea that I think, I'm not sure if this is going to work, I might bounce it off of one of those folks. If there's an actual question, business-related question, they're all there to help. My class, we had other nonprofit leaders that were also in the class, so there's a lot of fundraising ideas and things that we can bounce off each other.
In my particular case, there were certain skills I was looking to hone. Leadership Saratoga did that for me. In fact, it was a transformative program.
So having been involved with a lot of other not-for-profits and being on a lot of other boards prior to being in the program, prior to being in leadership, you don't know what you don't know. And as you go through different programs, it kind of opens your eyes to good techniques, the ways to look at things, the right questions to ask. Just using your prior experiences isn't necessarily enough. You don't have the tools that you need to really be a good member on a board, and I think Leadership Saratoga really gave me those tools.